Hello, my lovies. Thank you for watching the Goddess channel, by the way. If anyone comes on in late playback, remember you guys have any questions, ask me below and check the reading. Check the type of readings I do in the description. Hey Asia, how are you? What's the play, you guys? I'm surprised you guys are still up. No, I'm just cleansing the cards. Waiting for you guys. What's up? You need something? You ready for your reading now, or you still ready to reschedule for later? Yeah, I drop a club. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not sleepy. Waiting for my twin to get home. He gonna contact me sometime. He mad at me. Mm, what you mean in work? This what I do. Sometimes if I go to work, I have different jobs. I work for different. Oh, okay. Oh, what did I do for girl? Probably this. Probably too busy for him sometimes. I haven't been on the telepathic path with him, and he don't like that shit. And it's a shame that I know that, but I think I'm tired. I'm coming to a lot of end of us. I'm coming to a lot of tens. So it's either I don't know, right? It's a lot. It's so much. And he coming down here, so I'm upset at him. Cause I don't even know if I'm gonna see him when he come down here. So maybe I'm upset at him when I'm trying to make like he upset at me, but he unhappy with me, and I'm like I'm not upset at him. Both of us really we unhappy. That's what it is. He coming up out of a situation. Yes, it's a lot. It's a lot. That's when I noticed it, I said, okay, when I do the energy, that's why it's daily energy because the universe it's like it's a set of people. If you're not going through it, then you're just not. But it is a set of people that's going through it. And boy, aren't you glad not to be alone? Look at the 10 just came up. But yeah, it's you're not alone in the journey. That's what makes it so important, right? Especially to encourage people to keep going because you know how many times I quit on him? Like fuck this shit. That's what another thing with us. Mm, I'm talking about at the hit of a button, bitch, feelings change, and it's sad, it's crazy, but it's so real, and it's a hell of a journey. I tell you that. I tell you that. But the cards keep me sane. I can keep up with him a little bit as much as I can. I know, right? We have to love them. Like, we don't even have to, but it's so much fucking love there. And that's all we want. That's it. That's all. That's it. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather be with you. I tried that. I'm trying to think about am I really right? Like I tried leaving. I think twice. And after the second time, I was like, okay, I don't need a third situation. Like, I don't need this to happen. I'm tired. That's what I was coming into. Like, I'm tired of running back and fucking forth. I might as well just stay. Yep. But, I'm not forced to stay. It's just I want to be with him. And I don't know if he understands that shit. You can't leave, dog. And then when I find out every time I leave, the shit get worse. It's like if I sit and stop, just stay. Life is perfect. Nah, not even. But life is better, right? It's way better than leaving. Way better than fucking leaving. Hey, Samsung. It's way better than leaving. That's it, right? And I'm ready for it to come to I'm ready to come in union. But I can't rush it. I really can't. It really is. Samsung, I don't have a yes and no question. I have a yes and no card. The reason I don't have a yes and no question because it's only two cards. I mean, I'm gonna be as honest with you as possible for my reasons. But the reason I don't have the yes and no question, we can try it, but it's only two cards, right? So you end up asking the question, how like it's hard to shuffle two cards to get the right one. But I guess, right? Let me see something. Don't ask me the question. Think of the question. Do not write it down. Do not. Because I'm trying to see something, okay? Just think of the question and we'll see what pops out. And you tell me if it works. I mean, of course, it's going to take time. But tell me the feeling of it. I don't know. It's like, I don't even, even getting into this, I never went for the yes or no questions. I need some explanation, dang it. Of course, everyone don't have an explanation for you. They can't see that deep or that far. But, I'm not a fan of the yes or no questions, so I don't do them. Not saying that they don't work, not saying that they're not good. That's probably the one thing that I don't know. It's a thing. It feels way better when it's in the midst of all these cards and then whatever your answer, whatever you're wondering about and it comes out. But did you think of the question? Don't even put yes or no. Just think of the question. Let's see what comes out. I can't even shuffle these cards. But let's see. I don't think. Maybe one of them will fall. That one fell, so I don't know how that makes you feel, right? Share the experience with me, because now my point is, for whatever the question would be, I want to know. I want to know, yes, of course. Let me do it again. I would want to know what is the no? Why no, right? Why no? Not what is the no. So I would have to do like a whole spread on why it's a no. That's how I would do my yes or no. But my question is, how do you know it's yes or no when it's just like, I guess because it came out. It's that's too thin. That is way, that's spreading it way too thin. Cause now I just dropped yes, right? So that's spreading it way too thin. So I decided to make up all the cards, and when yes come out, and I think a yes came out for you one time, but when the yes comes out, that makes me more comfortable with the confirmation because I be wanting the confirmation also, right? So that's the one I keep dropping. Both of them just gonna spill out my hand, really. Oh yes, let's do the high five now. Hopefully no interruptions, right? High five, Asia. Let's see what we have for you. You're welcome, Samsung. Hey, how are you? I'm glad you guys still up with me, riding out. High five, you can ask 5 questions. If you don't have all 5, then it'll bring up what you need to know. So don't force yourself for 5 questions because it may be some shit you need to know. Because it's still going to be 5 spreads. It's just whatever questions you truly want to get down to the bottom of. But some stuff you don't know how to ask, so let the cards tell you because the cards is a reading. It's a true reading. Hey, my loves, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can enter to win the free readings. So put, yes, you can. Make sure you put all the questions and if just put the number like you did last time. If you don't have all 5, that's fine. Let the card speak for you, but the point is, I like me and you and the spirit, the cards, they like realness, so it's not like making up questions or let it come. But yeah, don't make up no questions. Just, the real questions, go ahead and ask those. And if that's all you have, that's all you can think of, that's for a reason because that means the cards are trying to speak. Versus you having all these out of the blind questions. So Okay, so let's talk about the first section, right? Something not working out, so it seems like a joke. It truly does, right? You're in your mind, you're tormented about that situation, right? But I see a wand in his hand, going forward, looking right at it, like how to make magic work out of this situation, right? I didn't say it was a joke. I said you thinking it was a joke. So the point is, okay, I'll show you the rest of that. But the thing with the joke, I see you looking at something that can be built, but you can't take it as a joke, right? No, I see something that can be built, but you're taking it as a joke. But that's on the flip side. What's going on now is it's not going anywhere, right? You want it to. It's like choosing to focus, but way out of frame, and it's just a big condescending joke over and over and over and over and over and over and over, right? Goes in a circle. That's how I'm feeling. I want to kind of spread out the situations. High five is very high, okay? So you're going to have to catch it, even rewind it. 5 different questions. Wait, 5 different scenarios, right? This second scenario, right? I see the energy of something maybe was even give and take or not, right? But a completion will come to an end and something new has to start because it's something that need to be fought for in reality. Like we have to fight for the right things, right? And also as things do finish up, I see you tormented going through it. Both kings have this sword. One fighting for his life, trying to move forward. You know, looking back, assessing the situation. Damn, glad that's done. And going forward with a like an open field, running butt naked, right? Just free. On the other hand, being tormented about what to do about the situation, just really going at it, reminded me of the King of Hearts stabbing himself in the head with the knife that he has, right? So two same level, but fighting 2 different battles, okay? So you're doing that at the same time and really coming to a conclusion, okay? Whether it was even give and take or not in the situation, the battle is being fought way too hard, right? You doing this and you doing that, right? So let's go back to the first situation with the clarification card. Building what you really think. Mind you, I didn't read the question, so I'm really airing it so you can get the information versus, right? Versus just the question answered. Um, since it's not really going nowhere, you see all this. This is just too much of a kid in me, right? You have to think about what you're fighting for. Think about and this is like, let me just read the question to make sure, because I know even if the question is a question, it still go back to life situations. So the first one is okay, yeah, right. So think about what you fighting for in your head, whatever you're fighting for, whatever you can't get out of your head as a joke. You're asking that question, and right now it's not turning out. It's not even going in the direction that you thought, right? So you're gonna have to assess the situation. So you have to assess the situation, right? And I'm guessing that's like more C on it for what it is, right? Um, Even in the main energy, I don't see you fighting for nothing, right? I see more heartbreak, but let's go forward. That's just the energy. I want you to know everything. That's what the high five is. So, in the second situation, to me, the joke still lingers, right? It's about almost the same thing. Hi, how are you? You guys make sure you subscribe. Okay, I think you have probably. 3, 4, and 5 gonna go in. It's like a whole spread over here. Yes, I did. With so much going on. Okay, for the second situation, right? Although I see something coming to an end, and now that you see, it's like you see the joke for what it is, right? I'm going between the first and the second because that's the clearest clarification I can get right now. As soon as we get all the cards, that's some clear clarification. I don't want to go through 3, 4, and 5, and we gotta keep. That's why I go through the high five so you can understand each situation. So in the first situation, right, you just like everywhere with it because it's not going. It's not. It's no reason to even fight for it, right? Maybe because the joke is literally lingering, of course, right? Will, you don't know, but I'm gonna tell you. And it's like you looking towards the future with that passion, right? You just going, but are you kidding yourself because how it's working out right now? And then deep down inside, you'll look back and see, is this something you want to build, right? But you can't take it as a joke on that feeling. So forget what he want to do. Just remember, even if he does, we'll see what you want to do, okay? It's not going forward on the situation. And why isn't it going forward on the situation right now? Is it at a standstill? Is it at a pause? The options are not even there anymore, right? I see you're not blindfolded to the fact that the stars are not that bright in this situation. I'm curious to know your fourth question because I see the two there. That's what fell out, right? Going back to the damn yes and no question that Samsung got me with, right? But that's for the first question. Are you not blindfolded to the fact that that's the type of energy he brings, right? That's how I'm feeling. Let's go to this second situation. So I get a no for number one, right? And I'm feeling that energy. I hate to feel like that, but I see nothing but the joke lingering. At least he's not it right now, right? So in the second situation, I don't see. I actually with the seven of cups down right, even though the star's not shining, his options are not that played out, right? Maybe that's why in the future it's different because his options were not that played out. Now for the second situation with the Knight of Wands, with the joking energy that comes in because he has to take it easy. It's a lot he's going through, right? I mean, a lot, at least a lot he's doing, right? It's like holding up the whole entire fort, right? Mind you, it's not what he chooses. It's not like he is going all out for that. It's not a choice for everything. Like it's not like something he's truly freaking feeling, okay? But yes, I do see him fighting it out. I see him winning a good fight. So, um, Everything should be okay, but let's see. Of course. Thank you for even thinking about me. I don't like this yes or no thing. But if it's saying no, I feel like I said he's gonna fight the good fight, and he'll be okay. But maybe the thing is, it's probably a real struggle. That's why you're very right. Thank you. I think it's just a big struggle. So I think he'll be all right. It's just this. You remember I told you deep down inside is like So maybe that's like going through the motion of telling the truth of no. You know, it's like, yeah, he'll be okay, but in reality, that's why the Joker is here, right? So don't be fooled. That's why I like doing the cards. Because it's like he'll come out fighting, right? But truly on the inside, it's a lot really going on, okay? Okay, this third question. Let me explain it before I even read it. Way better. So in this third situation, right? I don't know why this joking energy is lingering, but it is because it's something that's heavy on your mind, and it's something that really evidently you want to celebrate. But I don't see a victory in this situation, although you're looking at um looking at it for what it is. It's just like, all right, is it going to be built upon or not? Maybe, because it's like I have things to do, and you don't want to feel a certain type of way, right? And I don't even know if this shoe, but this is the energy of the reading. So let me see. Right? Okay. I see it coming. And I guess it is some of the same questions. It's like the same energy. I told you don't be asking the same questions, but that's what you wanted. So I see the situation being fought for to balance it. To balance out to more get it on the right track than fight about getting it done. Right? Something about wanting to just finally get this celebration over and done with. So I finally see you coming out of this situation where, okay, I understand way more now. And but you still need a little bit more clarity, but you have a lot of clarity on certain aspects of it. I have a feeling maybe it didn't go the way you wanted to. So that's why the question even arises and it's still lingering. Because with the 10 of swords, and that's like you finish with that, right? Even when you find out, it's like you just want to put the situation down, right? But with the 8, I mean the 9 of swords being upright, that's like maybe you're gonna have too much anxiety. Okay, so the yes card coming out for the third situation. So it is a reason to celebrate, okay? It's just, I guess, the way you fighting, even going back to the beginning, the way it's building it, the way it's going, is not really. Mm, excuse me, guys. It's not really progressing the way you thought, or you're not getting the comfortability, like, especially after you get this confirmation. It's like you're getting the confirmation, but you're not getting it easy, right? You're not having the easy way. It's not being eased. You're not at ease about the situation, right? But I have a yes for this one. So okay, let's go to the fourth situation. Okay, I meant to read it backwards, but I've already finished. I love reading it backwards, but let me see. This fourth situation, I see someone. I'm calling it tormented in their head about this opportunity, and I'm feeling brand new opportunity for a union that they worked hard for. And when I say they worked hard for it, I mean at least they wanted it, right? You did something for it. And I see a reason to celebrate this union, okay? Because it's a wish fulfillment. So let me see what 4 is. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Oh, gosh. This one wanted to drop, but I'm going to do it over, okay? It's saying no, he won't be, wait 2 years to marry you, right? And now let's do the second one. And yes. Oh. Yes. For the second question. I'm gonna go back to this third question too, okay? But for the fourth question is, you guys need to balance the even give and take out, especially once the union comes in place, okay? Make sure you always have that so you can have a successful one. It will be, it's your wish fulfillment, but just make sure that you keep it successful, okay? But on the downside of the on the flip side of the third question, right? I see the situation being taunted in the past. So now as you go to the future, you don't have a situation to actually celebrate because I'm trying to see if I can read this backwards. Something that you actually can win, you're not looking at, right? And feeling left out of the cold kind of disturbs the building of it because you're not doing nothing. You're just standing in one spot, acting single. If that kind of makes sense, it's like you're not really building upon nothing. It's more like since you're feeling left out of the cold, you're not even looking at the situation, and your guard is down too far to even understand what's really going on. So I'm looking at that as, what was the question? For number two, I hope I didn't confuse you, my love. Will he be safe on his deployment? Right. So, with it downright, it's like deep down inside the effects it can have. Like you understand, but at first you didn't. But that's why I do the flip side because once you get the confirmation, it makes more sense. But yeah, just understand what he goes through. That's a lot that he goes through. So, like I say, he will be okay, but still don't take it as you're just fine. It's still an emotional battle to where everything on the inside is not a-okay. I have to make my note over. So, last question, right? You notice a lot of stuff. You notice and you kind of facing the fact, right? Facing the music, right? I see you not really. Well, I gotta read the question, but the situation is not gonna be tormenting on the. Oh wow, you don't have five. Okay, the situation is not gonna bother you that much anymore, right? You're not gonna be so messed up in the mind about it. And I see you coming up out of the cold actually. Hey my loves. And prospering forward, knowing everything you have to do. I don't see much communication. Maybe because you're trying to see exactly what to do, not having choices, right? You just want to know exactly what to do or how to do it, right? Or you want to be prepared so much of when this wish does come in, because right now it's not happening and you're not prepared. You're not even preparing yourself for the win, right? It's like you still fighting with the situation, but now you're not gonna fight it. You felt like you weren't gonna win, so like it's just you're everywhere. If that's what the cards read, I'm talking about everywhere. With the 6 and the 5, you're not fighting, but you're not going nowhere anyway, right? You're not going anywhere, so you're not fighting it. It's just like you thinking in your head, what the hell? You know what? I'm not even gonna care. But since you met me, you like maybe she can answer my question, right? But it's something that's nice, you know, and you can offer your love to it, but you fighting it. So I'm believing with more clarification, like especially after this one, and then moving forward, it's like once you really realize it, and you will. It's just you have to get comfortable with the situation now, right? You have to, okay, stop thinking about this, and then okay, start preparing yourself because, right? It's just preparing yourself for the next step in life. Um, with the Ace of Cups, it's gonna be like like I just said, it's gonna be wonderful, a wonderful feeling, and you don't have to. To me, you narrow a lot of shit down in your life, so you don't have to really go around throwing shit out. You know, getting rid of shit, cutting people off. You know, it's just like you really have a firm outlook on life right now. So yeah, you don't have to do much searching. It's like you know what you want, you know what's to come. You have the faith that something great is gonna come anyway. So I see that although you're going through this situation, especially by yourself, you'll find a way to be distracted with probably getting money, right? Because it's so much going on right now with the secrets card. Um, Especially with putting down the fight, but the fight is still gonna the conflict is within. Like you're not fighting the situation. It's not, and there's nothing to even have a conflict about, right? But it's still within. Especially with this lovers card there. So you have to wait till that surpasses, which it will, because that's what we seen, right? And until then, the world will not turn, especially for you. So let me read that on the flip side. Yeah, almost finished with her high five. I see you still being tormented, you know, whether you're going to be left out in the cold or not. Looking at the situation like, you know, I just really want to find out, communicate and find out the choices that I have so I can build upon my queendom and get my wish fulfillment and make it to the end of this journey through the conflict, still conflicting, but of course, but I see the conflict all the way at the end, especially with the fives closing everything in, just because if you wouldn't have known, it's just like you would have probably still been at conflict at ends with this situation. But now that you know, you're not, right? Coming up out of that. Now that it's going to be built on and progress, at least you need to prepare for it. Without offering, you know, like, especially with the even give and take, it's something about that. Without offering a temperance to this situation, you still don't want the conflict, right? But it seems like deep down inside, when you give to the situation, it's going to be conflict. So, on the flip side, the Ace of Cups, like, it's no love there, right? So, you're going to have to cut some shit out, maybe, and understand a little more, you know, on their behalf. Maybe that temperance. And stop acting like you by yourself in this situation, because you're more, is other people probably losing out also. And one day you'll find out. That's how I'm looking at that. All the secrets will come out, and the love triangle will finally be solved. Like the Cupid finally shot these two people. Where is that? These two people. Although this person is looking at this person, this is divine, which will rain down, okay? And the world will actually turn. So it's like just wait and see, but of course, it's more like a preparation. So it's not about waiting anymore. It's about just preparing yourself for the moment. And now let's get a angel's card for you. Really, really, really. Thick came out, but I didn't know it came out by itself, and I was trying to finish. So this one, it gives me, especially with the heart on there, it gives me through thick and thin, you know. Also is giving me half thick skin, okay? What I see is not fighting for the situation, you know, like don't kid yourself. Don't regret. Don't put in regrets, and I don't think you will, because you actually notice what you have, right? And then I don't see any heartbreak. I see like you won't be heartbroken when you notice how things actually work out in your favor when you fight for the right things. This one you don't have to put up a fight, right? I think that's all I wanted to come out. No. And this is hitting for me, okay? Beautiful endings. So it's at a pause. Even, you know, your whole situation, it will be at a standstill for a minute. But you know that the situation is what it is now. So just prepare, okay? Let's see, who do we have next? That one was a good one, Asian. I really like that. Hey, you ready? What do we have for you? What are we doing for you? Valentino. Stilitano. You're welcome. Did it help? I'm pretty sure it did, but that felt good for me. That helped me. That was like, whoa. That blew my mind. Are you asking the questions that is not like? Let me see. Is this the same one telling me about the credit card? Oh yeah. When it's a deep question like that, still the time I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'll be afraid to touch it without the cash. Because boy the cards speak when the cash does. I can sit here and look at those cards forever, I'm telling you. Just ask agent them. That's why they pay for the readings because for some reason them cards speak. I'm telling you. It has like a whole story in there, and then it's so crazy to pull all the cards. Yeah, I'm gonna do something, but that's what I'm telling you. I know you gonna really, really want to pay for. Yes, I'm gonna do something for you, but I know you just really want to pay for one because it's like, well, you need some spreads, right? It takes time to do those spreads, and you gotta look into them things. And then the cards don't be wanting to speak for me. Now when I get one card here, especially doing the one for the four card Pikachu. But let's see what we have. See, I can't not stand when it does that. Because it's something that's coming to a completion. It looks like the Ten of Cups, right? I'm going to put one more set for you. So don't kid yourself, okay? On whatever the future has to bring for you. And it's coming in, okay? So let your guard down and stop fighting. Don't fight and let your guard down. I'm just gonna point this out because it's so funny to me because I be trying to make sure I get the right answer for you too, right? But you see how one just come out and just tell you straight up on a 10 and then they got the 9 and the 5. It's like they just want to get straight to it. They don't want to tell you the story. That's messed up. These cards are but I'm not gonna argue with the cards, trust me. I wouldn't dare argue with the spirits, but it's just like that's what I think they call it ancestral money. No, not through this. I don't know if it might tell me with the 6 of clubs. We'll see. But it also this is your energy to tell you how to take the situation. So, um, let's see what it tells you. It might do be able to tell you something like that. But me reading that right now, I told you that's what the cards speak. I was expecting for it to come out if it's supposed to. I know you have to move away from a lot of people, places, and things because I don't see any communication, right? But maybe that's gonna come to a halt or an ending, should I say? Like things are gonna be finishing up on that end, especially with this situation on someone that you like, right? And you're trying to build it forward to complete a cycle so you can get on the good foot because right now you're very guarded on how this is going to be turning out for you. Although it's not much going on in the situation, it's just like you're ready for an outcome. No one is doing nothing sneaky. It's just you're ready for an outcome. I mean, you know a lot of things, right? So you're only kidding yourself. Yeah, you can ask me the question, but you're only kidding yourself. Especially with clarification like this, because um, you're coming into brand new things, right? And I say this is an opportunity, especially to free your mind and clear your energy. So that's going to be important. And over the next 5 months, you're going to need to get that done. So, um, because that's one of the situations that the universe is asking you to complete is to clear your energy, especially for brand new opportunities to come in. Right now, I don't see any on the table. I see you completing a lot of things and starting new things. So it's like finishing this up so you can get to this, and then maybe something can come in for you, right? Um, I do say that you should offer some love to get this situation off of the ground. But in your mind, you don't know what to do. You feel like you should, you feel like you shouldn't, and that needs to come to a completion also. Because think positive, stop fighting, and let your guard down, and everything should be okay. You have two fours here, and two totally different spreads on two totally different clarification levels. So the universe is begging you to finish up either thinking how you think, um, definitely about a certain situation, and offer your offer what you have to the situation. Offer your token of love. Offer your thoughts, positive thoughts. Go forward. It no longer has to go in a circle. Don't play the fool. Don't be the downfall. Your own demise. I'm hearing all of this because it's something you know very well that coming towards the future, the universe needs you to do something. Maybe stop fighting so it can bring you something very fresh, okay? I see you not having to fight for it. With the 7 of Wands, it's down, right? It's reversed, right? So I don't see you having to fight for the situation, especially with no communication. So it's like, take it easy. With the Nine of Wands, it's like you don't need to be so rough with the situation, so hard on yourself. Um, find yourself doing something more productive. Choose to do something that's gonna help you put this burden down, and it's like focus on something else, right? I see you not, yeah, if you don't focus on something else, you're not gonna get this 10 of Cups. That's just what it's saying. Because there's no even give and take in the situation. It's like you're gonna burn yourself out. Just do what you have to do to get through, to it. Do not burn yourself out. You have to finish with doing that shit. Because that's not going to be a wish fulfillment by the time, even if you see the 10, the wish fulfillment in the middle of the 10, the universe is begging you to, I'm looking at how to change your heart. So if you're thinking negative, think positive. If you're thinking positive, go with a bit of negativity. But that's just vice versa. That's just how it is. Let me read this. Let me read this backwards. flip side. I told you about the non-communication is the point of where you're at, but if you communicate, then you can put your guard down. But it's gonna be some shady shit going on. Right now, it's probably a situation where you cannot even it's a lot of karma being rendered. So they probably have to go through their cycle. Somebody have to go through a cycle, right? You, them, somebody you're thinking about, right? Both of you, that could be a huge ordeal. But I say on the flip side, without offering your love, you fighting this battle, right? With with premature passion, like you just like, okay, I'm gonna get it done. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Whatever, I'm gonna do this. But it's not gonna make you any. It's not gonna make you or break you. That's what I'm feeling. To once this choice is made, right? Because you still gonna carry the burden, right? That's why the universe is asking you to put it down. But somehow you're going to move away from the choppy waters, right? Because before you don't want to move away. And now you don't get the 10 of cups once you move away from the choppy waters. And it got even give and take now. It's like you don't get what you wanted and now that's fair. Nah. So, just go with what you know. Finish the shit in your mind so you don't have to torment yourself because you're not at that stage. I see you letting your guard down, but it's still not going to be fair if you don't do what you're supposed to do and offer the situation for what it is. You don't. The point is, you don't want to do yourself a disservice. That's just it. You really don't. So do yourself the favor. I see communicating. I mean, one, two. I said this already. Moving away from the bullshit. It's still 8, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, moving away from people, places, and things. But you already know that. So the universe can bring you into something better because this is something that you don't see, but something you feel that you need to hurry up and finish completing so you can get this 10 of Pentacles, so you can literally get your life right, get on the good foot. But it's something like deep down inside you don't see, you don't understand. The joke is there, but you know it is, but you don't understand why, right? But you don't see it, so it's just there lingering. Maybe I see offering your love to the situation. It's no communicating, but maybe you need to offer some type of token. Yeah, because nothing right now, the opportunity is to clear your mind. The opportunity is to ease your mind so you can know how to build upon this situation once it comes in. If you are flustered, your 10 of Pentacles can go down so quick. You have to have your mind in place for things to be great. The universe is not, I'm telling you, and I hate to tell people this, but I've seen it coming in and coming in and coming in and coming in. It's like, especially since I read it, it's like, whoa. But the universe, especially, you have 1, 2, 3 tens on face. It's like, you can't get away from this. And then it's all queen energy. So it must be talking to you from your past to your future. Whatever in your past you can't take to your future. But that's for everybody. And that's why I say the cards be spitting out. But the universe is not going to allow you. If you want, most of those people, they have a demise. And it's not important anyway. right? The people that go down have an actual demise. Not saying they're not important, but no one pays attention to someone who fucked up their life, right? Not saying people walk around fucking up their life on purpose, but when you don't pay attention, things do get a little hectic. Or let's tell the truth, you can fuck up some shit if you don't pay attention. So the point is, always pay attention, be attentive, and you'll get what you need in life. So you already feeling that it's some people you have to drop, right? You feeling it's some shit that you need to move away from. Even if it's not people, you feel like it's some thoughts that you need to drop. You feel like it's some habits that you need to drop. If you feel like it's some things you need to stop doing, you know, maybe if it's some people you need to stop conversing with, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of that, and it's time to stop. That's what it's saying. Yeah, I told you that. Have a new focus. Yep. This is too many. I want to run it out, but that's too many. Yeah, have a new focus. That's what the universe is begging you to do. Because it's something else, you know, that can come in for you while you wait on any situation. Even if you have to wait. Some of us have no choice but to wait. It's a waiting period. But that doesn't mean you have to be thinking about it the whole time you wait, right? For the next situation or whatever comes upon. But you must be productive. That's what the universe is asking you to do. Be productive. It's trying to give you a beautiful ending, right? Your angels are watching over you. That's what I'm getting. Right? Timing. So watch out. Okay? And the medium is that balance, that even give and take. You know, meet yourself halfway. You know what you know, and let the rest fall in place. That reminds me of the high five. Ask all of the questions that you know of, and let the rest fall in place, because the cards have so much to say. But let me see if I can get one more good one. One more. Just one more. One more, spirits. One more. Just one. I just want one, spirits. Oh, I just wanted one. You probably already got it already. I just want one more for you, but I like my angel cards because it kind of leads you in a different direction. Jesus. Okay, I'll give you three. Lust, fire sign, and standard. I see two wands, two cups, two pentacles. No, three wands. So is it a fire sign? I see three wands. Is there a fire sign lingering? He has fire in his chart. I'm a Libra also, but I have fire in my chart. He may have fire in his chart. Yeah, I see a lot of wands. If he's in the beginning of October, yeah, he has fire also. The ones that's in the beginning of October or end of September, especially if he's a Virgo Libra, that's what happens. And that fire sign, I guarantee you he has fire in his chart, right? But the reason I say that is because the Virgo is all about the earth, the pentacles. Yeah, end of September. Right. Right. That makes sense because, especially if it's a Virgo Libra. I'm a Virgo Libra Scorpio. He's more likely what is Leo, Virgo? What? I'm talking about Leo. Yeah, he's a Leo, Virgo, Libra. Leo. Let me see what on the back of this fire sign. Leo. I know it. I mean, the cards don't lie. It's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Eight wands. Eight. Nine. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine wands on this table. He's a Leo, Virgo, Libra. Leo because he's in September, so that's in the middle of the first month and the second month that he's in. If he was in October, then he'll be a Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, probably like me. Or if he was in late October, then he'll be that's Libra, Scorpio, and then the next one, Sagittarius. But he's Virgo season, Virgo September. So that's how he get the Virgo cusp. But since he's actually how am I trying to say this? His birthday is in the middle, so the Libra is right after, and then I mean his birthday is in the middle of September, so Libra season is right there, and he can't be too far in since he's back in September, so he has to be somewhere with a Virgo, right? And then since he happens to mix in too well with the Virgo because it's still in September instead of October, he has to go back with the Leo. So it's Leo, Virgo, Libra. And here is the earth sign that's popping up for the Virgo because he's in September. And then he's a Libra because he's at the end of September with the Libra signs. So yeah, it's very interesting. When I had to find out what was I was like, man. But I was happy. I'm happy who I am, the Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. And then finding out that I have the fire in my chart. I just haven't found out. I think and the funny shit is, see, he has Leo definitely, but since he's in September, but since I'm in October, I'm in the middle of Leo and Sagittarius. I have too much fire in my, I mean, I have so little fire that is there, like, it has to be noticed. He has a lot of fire in his chart. That's why that came out. But I'm in the middle. I'm far away from Leo. Is Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. I'm saying it wrong. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, right? I'm the Libra, right? So this the Leo and this the Sagittarius. But this is the Virgo Libra right here, but since he's in September, he's right here, right? So he's closer to the Leo, and that's a lot of fire. I'm right in the middle to where I have everything on each end. Mm. I don't want to get it mixed up, but I guess I see how you guys do that. I have to see what my moon sign is, but I'm on the cut. I just know the cusp of what I'm on. I never really did the research of my moon sign and everything. But I'm pretty sure mixed with all four of those signs, I already know. They really are. That's why I stick with the main three. Because when I used to listen to it, especially when I was trying to cross watch, I kept hearing this fire sign for him. Fire sign. Who the fuck is a fire sign? That's what I was saying. But I found out that I do have the fire in my chart, especially when I speak like that. Who the? I be going off. That's my fire side. And then I noticed my Libra, my definite Scorpio, and I had to figure out with the potential I had that it was Virgo. So that's how I kept it easy for me. But I never really looked up the cusp and all of that. I think the cusp probably is the Sagittarius. I probably have a moon in Sagittarius. That's why it's so far away. And the cusp, I'm Virgo rising, and Libra is a sign, and Scorpio, since I'm a Libra with two scales, that's why I used to identify more of a Libra Scorpio than anything. That's why I had to find out I had Virgo in my chart. I've always identified with a Libra Scorpio because my mother was a Scorpio. So I could never get away from that Scorpio. I've always identified with a Libra Scorpio. I found out that I was the Virgo. You're very, very welcome. But it's important to know the signs also, because you can kind of feel where you're really at in life. And it actually boosts your confidence to let you know. It's like finding out who you are. It really is. We've been on here forever. It's 4. I'll probably catch you guys in the morning. I enjoyed you, babies. Yes. Sweet dreams, my love.